Les Gold used to be the tough-as-nails face of family pawn stores, dispelling rumors, making bargains, and teaching reality TV viewers the real worth of hidden gems. However, watchers have noted that he hasn't been active lately, and there are speculations circulating. I'm taking a closer look today to show you exactly what happened to Les Gold, why he left hardcore pawn, and what he's up to these days. Stay tuned because you'll be surprised by the last detail. It's reinvention, not retirement. It all began in late 2022, when filming for the show's supposedly final season began in Las Vegas. For a final opening monologue, Les, ever the ringmaster, entered the neon-lit store. However, Les appeared preoccupied. Midway through an initial transaction involving the purchase of a rare comic book, he was more focused on the mounting tension behind the scenes than the price. Producers pushed for more scandalous plots, including fictitious high-stakes robberies, staged arguments, and fabrications. Les drew a line because he was known for being genuine. He declined to take part in drama that was predetermined. The video from that day was shortened due to the objections of the executive producers. According to insiders, Les's conflict with network executives escalated behind the scenes. He charged them with deceiving the show's devoted audience and selling dishonesty. Reality TV needed strife to raise viewers, the producers retorted. Les refused to start arguments with his family about unimportant things. As tensions increased, he finally left the set in January 2023, leaving his brother and son to complete the season without him. Fans observed that Les was being ignored when the network discreetly broadcast episodes without him, stating that he was on hiatus. Les had to face a personal reckoning away from the cameras. His health suffered from stress-induced hypertension, insomnia, and chronic joint discomfort from standing for 12-hour workdays. After 15 years in the spotlight and the demanding schedule of filming 6 days a week, Les understood that he needed a vacation from reality itself, not just from the scripted version of it. He withdrew to a ranch outside of Tulsa, where he was raised, replacing desk lighting with sunrises and Pawn Stars with countryside. There, wrenching on muscle cars in his father's former barn, he rediscovers his first passion, auto repair. The true twist, though, Les did more than simply relax. He reimagined. He subtly introduced Gold's Genuine, a line of handcrafted leather items targeted to vintage car aficionados, in the middle of 2023. Additionally, he bought an abandoned service station on Route 66, restored it to its former splendor from the 1,950 seconds, and transformed it into a community center that provides free weekend repair clinics for new mechanics and veteran-owned businesses. Local media referred to it as a hero's homecoming. I'm building value the old-fashioned way, one handshake, one repair, one honest sale at a time, Les told one reporter. Les's reappearance on his podcast, Gold Standard, where he interviews antique dealers, metal detector enthusiasts, and vintage mechanics, surprised fans who thought he was gone forever. His very first visitor, a fellow supporter of genuine trade practices who was once a rival pawn shop. The touching conversation about respecting history, a welcome change from reality TV rivalry, was the reason the episode went viral, not the drama. Treasure second, truth first is Les's new motto. What lessons can we take away from Les Gold's path then? First of all, genuine goodwill is more valuable than any staged conflict. Second, you can occasionally shine in unexpected ways by removing yourself from the spotlight. Third, reinvention involves honoring your past by creating something significant for the future, not betraying it. This is your call to action. If Les Gold's metamorphosis speaks to you, take a weekend to focus on an old hobby you put on the back burner, such as podcasting, woodworking, or auto repair. Speak with a mentor or plan a workshop for the community. After that, tell your experience using #GoldStandardRevival to encourage others to use their knowledge to make a difference. Please hit like, comment on what surprised you the most about Les's story, and subscribe for more behind-the-scenes looks at reality TV stars and their real-life makeovers. If you're as affected by his return as I am, because Les Gold reminds us all that sometimes the greatest treasure is the life you make when the cameras aren't rolling. When he exchanges Pawn Stars for real craftsmanship,